operating systems in the Unix tradition differs from those in the MS-DOS traditions, and in that they are not only multitasking systems but also the multi-user systems. So what exactly does this mean? So if you're asking that it means that more than one person can be using a computer at the same time. So while a typical computer will likely have only one keyboard and monitor and mouse, it can still be used by more than one user. For example, if a computer attached to a network or internet, remote users can log in via SSH secure shell and operate the computer. In fact, remote users can execute graphical applications and have graphical output appear on the remote display. So the X window system supports this as a part of its basic design. The multi-user capability of Linux is not a recent innovation, but rather a feature that is deeply embedded into the design of the operating system. Considering the environment in which the Unix was created, this makes perfect sense. Years ago, before computers were personal, they were large, expensive, and centralized. So a typical university computer system, for example, consists of a large central computer located in one building and terminals that were located throughout on the campus. For example, this is our computer and this is our terminals that is located through our university campus. So each of these nodes connected to the large central computer, which in this case it's our large central computer is this. So to make this practical, a method had to be devised to protect the users from each other, right? So after all, the actions of one user could not be affected. Actions of one user cannot be affected by many users. So here, let's actually draw our person right here. So the action of our one user could not be allowed to crash the computer, nor could one user interface with the files. For example, this is belonging with this username is Max and this is Carl. So the Carl could not access our Max files, or Max cannot access Carl's files. So that's it. That's it with our user permissions, which you will learn in this section. So to make this practical, you will learn the id command. Actually, let me delete all of this. And so in this lecture, you will learn about the id command in terminal. So this id command we're going to use to display the user identity. You will also learn about the chmod command. So this command will change a file's mode. You will also learn umask, and this umask, we're going to use this umask command to set the default file permission. You will learn about the sudo. The sudo is to execute a command as another user, but su means run a shell as another user. So you will learn about these differences between su and sudo in this section. And also you will learn about 3 terminal commands, which is chown, which this will change the file's owner, and chgrp also this will change a file's group ownership. And we also have actually let me write this right down here. So we will also learn passwd, which with this command you can change a user's password. In next lecture, you will learn about the owners, group members, and everybody else in Kali in general Linux systems. So I'm waiting you in next lecture.